one of you guys up in here. Thank you so much for joining me. First of all, I just want to say thank you for joining me. This is a live sesh, and the whole point of having a live sesh is to interact and be a part of the stream, not just make a video, record it, talk to a camera, and then let you guys watch it later, but actually be able to talk directly to you and allow you to interact directly with me, um, live. So I'm real excited about this, and we do this every few weeks. I've been taking some time off. I don't go live or do videos as often as I used to, as you guys probably know. Um, but it's still very important, and I love being a part of this community, and I really do enjoy our live streams. So I'm glad to be back, guys. Make sure as you come into the live, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you comment. Let me know you're in here so I can say what's up to you. Like I said, this live is all about interacting in real time. So we got TJ up in here saying, "Hey, the A's, what's up, man? Glad to have you in here, man." So, guys, make sure you guys comment in live. Make sure you hit the like button. And that way I can interact with you and say what's up to you. So, we got some really good things tonight. We're going to be doing a dab sesh tonight. So, we got some goodies from Jay Grows 420. Shout out to Jay Grows. And if he's watching, and I appreciate him, man. We got some stuff here tonight, some really good rosins, some tier one rosins, and I'm a big dab head. I really enjoy to dab, and I get a lot of tier ones. I'll get some tier threes if it's decent. I just like dabbing. I love concentrates. I like to have a real heavy joint, and then have a real nice dab to finish it off, or vice versa. And tonight we're mainly going to be looking at just rosin. Sometimes we're doing a flower sesh, sometimes we're doing a dab sesh. And we got four people watching right now. Guys, make sure you hit the like button, help the stream. It helps the stream out. Go ahead and hit the like button. But we're going to take a look at a few different jars of some tier one rosin that I got from Jay Grows. And he actually threw in a couple jars. And I just want to say thank you for doing that. I didn't ask him to send me anything. I spend my own money on these products. I do use code Be Real, and let me get it straight, guys. Nothing is for sale, only for review. This is my experience and my experience only. I am not encouraging or promoting the sale of anything. If you like what you see, I'm just telling people what I got and where I got it and how I got it. It's up to you to make sure you follow your local laws and jurisdictions. I just happen to use code Be Real. But hey, anyways, enough of that. Let's go ahead and jump down to the table and take a look at what we got tonight. It's good to see you guys. Kind of quiet tonight. All right, let's go ahead and check it out. So, I don't know if you guys knew, but a few weeks ago, I did a live stream about J Grows and a couple other products. And I guess I didn't let people know that I wasn't promoting or selling anything because the very next morning, my stream got taken down and I got a strike, which means I was suspended for a week. And I just want to remind you guys, I'm not selling nothing. I'm not selling nothing. So chill. All right, so we got some goodies tonight. So these two are from JOD. Let's start off with the ones that I actually spent my own money on. And I had literally just cracked this jar. I just did a Instagram reel so I could show these off. And guys, if you're not following me on IG, don't forget to go check me out. It is, I think it's Be Real 420 without the dash. So, so this one's going to be Hashishi Co. is the company that it came from, and the strain is going to be Real Bad Boy. This is 2 grams of some Real Bad Boy, which is going to be CCK crossed with Headbanger, and then you cross that with Rude Boy. I've had Rude Boy, I've had Headbanger. I'm not sure what CCK is, guys. If you're watching right now, go ahead and leave in the comments what does CCK stand for. But as you can see, we got 3 bad boys on here. So I recognize this guy. We all know that's Bob Marley. Does anybody know who these people are? Leave a comment if you know who these other two people are on the label. And shout out to Hashishiko, and hopefully they're going to tag me on IG. Now, this one, I get why they call it a real bad boy. Um, this stuff stinks, guys. I've not whipped this. This has just been sitting in my fridge, and then I took it out today. It had a trip from New York all the way down to my mailbox. And shout out to my boss who actually opened my mail the other day and um, he thought it was his. And so he opened my package and he threw it back in there. He didn't say a thing. I go to pick it up in the mail room and I got packages that were open. I was like, hey, buddy, did anybody, did this come delivered like this? And he's like, oh, no, I thought it was mine. I was like, okay. He didn't say anything, so whatever. Man, this stuff stinks. Let's check this out a little bit closer. Let me go ahead and zoom in. So this is 2 grams of tier one. Now, when it was full price, I believe it was 95 bones for 2 Gs. I know that I used my leaves, which got me 15% off. And then I also used code B Real on top of that. I was able to stack that to get 25% off. So I saved myself 150 bucks. Not for real. Bruh. Like this has got some diesel and some funk to it. Like it reminds me a lot of like Rude Boy. It definitely has that diesel, strong, like hints, like little piney minty notes, but real funky, real diesel, real funky. This is nice. We're gonna take a dip out of that one. What's up, Review Sesh? Thank you so much. Now, Review Sesh is jumping in the comments and helping me out with what CCK stands for. It's Cold Creek Kush or Cotton Candy Kush. And my guess, based off of this, I would think it would most likely be Cold Creek, because this is not super candied out at all, but it's funky. You would enjoy this. I'm glad to have you in the live tonight. I haven't talked to you in a while. It's good to have you, man. Yo, we got Matt B fishing. Just tell your boss where to get some for himself and your discount code. Right? Man, I'm just lucky he didn't know what it was or didn't care. All right. I get stuff delivered to my office all the time. See, I'd rather have my packages delivered to my job where I'm going to be 90% of the time than at my house. And then it comes and gets dropped off on the porch and then somebody else grabs it. This stuff right here, guys, is funky. That's the real bad boy. Hashishiko. All right. And then we got another one that I purchased. This is going to be from Quasi Farms. Now, there's some really interesting artwork right here, and hopefully some of you guys can appreciate it. Some of you guys might be hip hop fans, and it's kind of like a play. I don't know if you guys noticed the Peanuts from like Snoopy and Charlie Brown. You see, you got like the Snoopy dog would be sitting on top of the red house, and but that's kind of a play on that. And I believe that would be from like Mario Brothers and stuff right there. So you got like video game and cartoon, but this is a play on MF Doom. And then this is going to be some rainbow berries. I really enjoy the artwork on this. That's really cool. D Halter, what's up, brother? He said, what up, Be Real? Let's go ahead and take a look at this rainbow berries. Now, these two strains that I purchased, shout out to Zom and shout out to Dead Boy, shout out to Journey, because I believe those three are J Grows 420's main admins and moderators in the Discord for J Grows. Again, here's another one that I have not whipped up yet, has just been sitting in the jar. Yo, this one's really nice. This one's gonna be like some candied berries, real candy berry and gas. I have not dabbed either one of these yet, by the way, guys. I've been saving it just for this live. Yeah, Biz, what's up? He said the jars are sick. Hey, that'd be funny, wouldn't it, Matt? Obviously, he's either saving it for Monday to talk to me because I mean I went and picked these up yesterday. They came in yesterday, and for some reason, all my bosses were in the office, and they're usually not there on the weekends. So I was like, "Uh oh," and I saw my packages were already inside, and then I saw a package was open. I was like, "What?" Like I don't care that the packages were delivered, but I'm just glad he didn't care. This one is candied berries and gas. So this is going to be like rainbow berries. This one's really nice. I love candy and gas, and I've been really trying to switch it up a little bit. So I haven't been getting a lot of candy strains. I still get candy strains almost every single order I get, but I do switch it up and try to get stuff like this, more funky. I like the OG strains. I've been getting a lot of those lately. Garlic is another one of my favorites. So, with the continuation, Jay Groves knows what I like. He knows what I like. You know what I'm saying? I love my candy strains. I love my honey banana crossed with Canal St. Runts. Guys, I love honey and I love honey banana and I love runts. So, you cross those, then you got honey runts. And this is going to be from JOD. Now, this is another premium label, okay? I believe that this also was either 90 or 95 for 2 Gs. You can check out at Jars over, wait, what? Over Duffels official. Jars over Duffels official on Instagram. Okay, so this is going to be 2 grams of premium live rosin, grown, washed, pressed in house. Very nice. Guys, I appreciate you guys coming into live. You're enjoying the sesh. Make sure you hit the like button and also comment. We got a few people up in here. So this one right here, when I opened up both of these JODs, they were totally different textures and flavors. Okay. So this one is going to be the honey runts, and it's heavy on the honey. Now I do taste and smell the banana in it, but it's definitely honey. Super, super honey. And then you've got some pine. And this stuff was really dry. It looks like I got a little speck of something that just dropped in there, and we're gonna dab it out of there. Who cares? But this was really dry. I did have to whip it up a little bit, and you can see it's been sweating ever since. Oh man, it's the sweet, sweet honey, a little bit of banana, finished off with some candy herbal runs. Nice. Piney on the exhale. We're going to try those out. So, guys, so far, which one is your favorite? Go ahead and put it in the comments. We got another one from JOD. Now, these two JODs I did not have to purchase. Shout out to J Grows 420 for the gift, for the care package. This is some more from the same company, JOD, indoor grown, 90 to 149U, cold cure, first wash. That one didn't have a sticker on the bottom, but this one did not have to be whipped up. Look at it, bruh, bruh. And shout out to, like I said, Journey, Dead Boy, um, Zom. All three of you guys suggested those other two rosins, and you were right on point. So this one is going to be ice cream cake number 5, and that's going to be gelato number 3 crossed with wedding cake. This one's really nice. It's going to be creamy, indica heavy, dessert, creamy, vanilla, cakey, doughy, sweet, and it's got a faint gas on it. This one's really nice as well. It's really hard for me to pick between this one and this one on which one's my favorite. Um, I like the texture on the ice cream cake number 5, but I love honey banana and I love runts. So which one would you guys pick? It's really hard to decide, but hey, go ahead and tell me which one should we start off with first? And while you guys are deciding, I'm going to show you guys a few of our strains that I picked up. Here's that Blue Rockets Pop from Shop Hello Mary that I purchased with my own money. This is that premium stuff right there. So I did go back to the candy a little bit. And guys, if you're looking for like a value on some flour right now, if you don't mind candy and gas, the Black Cherry Gelato Smalls from Shop Hello Mary. Whoa, that's some gas right now. I was watching Space Cities live earlier today, and I took a couple hits off of it and just had me zonked out, guys. Zonked out. So I would definitely suggest the black cherry gelatos. Here's some more of those blue rockets pops, whatever they're called. Bruh, look at that. That's from Shop Hello Mary. That's the premiums right there. Stay tuned. We'll be doing a review on that. Maybe not tonight, but we will. And shout out to Shop Hello Mary. They sent me out a little goodie bag on top of the same day that I got all of these rosins. But we will save those for another day. All right, Biz, Matt, D Halter, Review Sesh, uh, TJ. Let me know Matt, what do you guys want to dab on first? Hopefully we got Ruben in here. Um, hopefully we got Jeff in here. Hopefully we got Matt in here. Um, Jeffrey, are you in here? Let me know if you guys are just joining us. Yo, we got Bobby Digital. What strain is in the lip jar? I just logged on. Is some of this right here? You talking about this right here? It's this right here. It's both the same. It's the same thing. It's this right here. This is going to be some Blue Rockets Pops from Shop Hello Mary. Blue Rocket Pops. Yeah, this is pretty good. Now, it looks beautiful, but I personally like the black cherry gelato smalls a little bit more for flavor and for effects. Although these are really nice, I'm not gonna lie. You're welcome, man. Yeah, you saw that war jar? Yeah, man. I like to keep the good stuff in the good jars. You know what I mean? Really nice jar, guys. Check this out. This was some good stuff. This was that sour watermelon Z from Nebula Gardens. Woo. I got it on sale. I think I paid like 75, 77, something like that. But it was usually 100 for the quarter. But I definitely did not pay the full price. Guys, you know me. I'm not going to pay the full price if I can avoid it. Although I have been stepping it up, I'm willing to pay a little bit more just for quality and for variety. So I appreciate you guys that have been encouraging me to try places like War and just get out of my comfort zone and try some more of the funkier strains, which I really love funky strains anyways. But, I find myself just shooting to the candy strains over and over. Even this is candy. You know what I mean? So, guys, what do you want to dab on first? Let's go. We'll get this started right here. We'll start off with some ice cream cake number 5. Woo! I just cleaned the e-rig. I know it doesn't look perfect, but you know how hard it is to get the bottom of that glass clean. Like I can scrub it and scrub it and scrub it, but man. So I hope you guys have had a really good weekend as we wrap up the Sunday evening with some dabs. I appreciate you guys joining me. Let me know how your week's been. What are you guys up to this weekend? And let me know if you're dabbing on something right now. What are you dabbing on? Right now, we're about to dab on some ice cream cake number five. This is going to be gelato cross with wedding cake from JOD that I picked up from J Grows 420. Some tier one stuff, man. Indoor grown, indoor wash, first wash, all the good jazz. Let's go ahead and turn this back around. We'll take a dab together, face to face. Bobby says, I'm super tired of candy. Let's get back to the gas, Kim, Funk, and OGs. I'm telling you, I'm with you, man. That's why I've been trying to really switch it up a little bit. All right, let me go ahead and put this one back in the stand. Come on, phone. There we go. There we go. Lighting on. Cool. Sweet. Yep. Shout out to J Gross 420 and shout out to Shop Hello Mary. Y'all like my Shop Hello Mary hat? Word. So Bobby says, "What do you think about the hype around toad venom?" Hey, we were just talking about that the other day. I did a live last week for toad venom. I tried the Shop Hello Mary toad venom. Now, I mean, I don't think 50 bones is that much. You know what I'm saying, for an eighth of premium. That's pretty common. You know what I'm saying? Although I would have preferred to get the jar with it. But 50 bones is not that bad. That was my first toad venom. I've had gassy toad from Shop Hello Mary as well, but that was my first toad venom, and I would say it was pretty good. Um, is it my favorite strain? Did it blow me away? No. But if you're really wanting to try some more gassy, tropical notes, piney, minty notes, it's got a really complex. It's very complex. So if you're just wanting to try something new, check it out, man. I wouldn't spend a bunch of money on it until you know that's your profile. You know what I mean? What's up, cruising with William? He said, "How are you? How you feeling today?" And he says, "Nice hat." Hey, I appreciate it, man. Shop Hello Mary. Code Be Real works at Shop Hello Mary as well. I was able to find that out. All I had to do was type it in, and it was BREEL, and then it gave me 10% off. So just thought I'd let you guys know that. But yeah, so now we're gonna take a dab of this ice cream cake number five. I got it from J Grows 420, and I used code Be Real to save myself an additional 10%. I was able to use my leaves. So with J Grows, another thing that's really cool about J Grows is when you make enough purchases and you get 350 leaves or points, that'll give you 15% off on the next purchase. And then you can stack that with code Be Real. And that was able to give me 25% off. So you don't have to wait until the next 710 sale to get a good deal on rosin. So I've got this set to about 401 degrees. Let's go ahead and test it out. I have dabbed this one, but I wanted to go ahead and get started. Guys, let me know, what do you want to try next? I'm having a feeling that Bobby wants to try the real bad boy next. Cheers. Creamy, cakey, like vanilla, almost like strawberry, or almost like a grape, um, maybe strawberry. It definitely has some gas on the exhale. It's got like a nice herbal, candy, and earthy gas on the exhale. Cheers. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. If you're just now joining live, make sure you guys hit the like button. We're taking a dab. We haven't even hit 20 likes because we're taking a dab. This is a dab sesh. We're just taking dabs tonight. Cheers. Shout out to J Grows 420. That's a yes, Bobby. Ooh, ooh. Let me turn that fan up. Mm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, I have not had the most recent giraffe pee, Bobby, but I have had giraffe pee from Shop Hill Mary in the past. It definitely is another one that has very complex notes. Also has like a dankness to it. Um, if you've ever had WAP, WAP, wet P, you know what I'm talking about. I can't say it on YouTube, sorry, but it's had that musky dankiness just like giraffe pee does as well. But I think giraffe pee has more, a little bit of more of a piney mint to it as well. Um, but that's the one that I've had, and that was like a year ago. But I know that they've got some new stuff on their site. This is supposed to be like some really premium stuff, and it's supposed to be on the level of like toad venom. It's got a very interesting profile, so it may be an acquired taste. I don't know. Hey, I don't mess with lit. If you want to mess with lit, that's cool. That's not my preference, but I'm not against it if that's what you like. It's not my thing. I don't really care for lit myself. Let's see what we got here. If I was gonna get anything from lit, it would only be the Supreme, and even then, I'm gonna be picky with it. Now, I have ordered from them in the past, and I've had some really good strains from them. But yeah, so I'm feeling pretty good. That one's definitely indica heavy, so that's gonna be the ice cream cake. Let's take another look at that. Oh yeah. Ooh, that one's good. That one's definitely an uh evening dab right there. So how many of you guys are a real big wedding cake strain fan? So this is going to be a wedding cake strain. Wedding cake and gelato 33. It's gas. All right. Now, I am really looking forward to this one right here. But before we go to that, I wanted to show you the comparison again. That one was really nice. This one was nice as well. This is going to be that honey runts. Ooh. Jay Groves, what's up, man? Now, I just got the news from J Gross 420 where I got this from. He says that the ban got pushed back till December 11th. Good sign that lawmakers are hedging towards hemp, and we won 61 to 32 votes. I give it high chances that hemp will be a okay. Wow, that's good news, guys. That is good news. So, in case you guys are wondering, there was a ban that was supposed to happen in, I think, November, and they've pushed it to December. So, we've got an extra month. And that just means that it's going in the right direction. Right here is going to be the honey runts. Now, I'm a huge honey banana fan, and I also love runts. So this one is very strong on the honey. It's got a little bit of banana, and then you got a nice candy pine on the back end. This one's got a little bit of gas too, but it's a super candy. Take a dab at this one. And then we're going to go to the real bad boy. If you guys are ready for us to take a dab of the real bad boy, I want you guys to type in the comment section, real bad boy. I was going to have you guys type, I'm a real bad boy, but I thought that'd be kind of weird. This one's a lot thicker. We'll take a nice dab of that. So Bobby is in Cali. Doja. Okay. I'm a big fan of Dojas. Yes, I remember that. The WAP from Lit. I remember that. You know what? Their genetics is good. Getting seeds from Lit is not a bad idea. So Jay Groves is dabbing on the pink Z. Have you had the SB36? What's SB36? I don't know what SB36 is. So probably not. Guys, how many of y'all love those banana strains though? I'm feeling pretty good. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a dab of this honey runts. It's going to be honey banana crossed with Saint Canal runts. It's from JOD. And Jay Gross says, yeah, bananas are great. I love the Laffy Taffy banana taste. So he likes the candy bananas. All right, cool. All right, cheers, guys. And this is definitely on the candy side. Ooh, to the person in Discord that said they didn't get the banana, go back and try it again. Ooh, it's there. It's there. Ooh, nice. A little bit of gas on the back end. Ooh. Make sure you guys sip and rip. Bobby, he says, well, shoot. I'm going to roll a doink. Permanent marker flour and some RS11 rosin. Nice, brother. Nice. Yo, I've recently tried Tea Time. It's a strain, I believe it's Skittles crossed with RS11. And that's an interesting one. I'm a huge Skittles fan, right? And I like RS11 as well. Now, I got the the is it Casa Verde strain version, and it's a wizard tree genetics, I believe. Um, but I mean, I wasn't super impressed with the flavor, but it did get better the longer I had it. I got that from War, WAR, White Ash Reserve. Um, Man, now I'm talking crazy. But yeah, I had that. That's RS11 crossed with Skittles. And that was pretty good. Now, speaking of permanent marker, I've got some permanent marker crossed with Skittles that I got from Shop Mary in a care package that I got from the same day that Jay Grows pack landed. Dude, Jay Grows, did I tell you that my boss opened the pack that you sent me on accident? He opened that one and he opened one of my Shop Mary packs. He just opened it and then realized it wasn't his, and then he just left it for me to grab. He didn't say nothing. That's crazy, isn't it? I mean, he didn't. He was just like, "Oh yeah, my bad. I thought it was mine." Hmm. All right, well, roll that joint up, Bobby, and let me know when you got it ready. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this one out and finish this off. And we still got a couple more rosins to check out. I got about 40% battery left. There's more gas on this one than I was expecting too. I think the honey banana, the gas really starts to come out the hotter it gets on that one. Mm. Yo, Amazing Garcia, what up? Banana Punch, Banana OG, and Purple Punch. Delicious tropical banana smoothie taste. Is that what you're dabbing on right now? Because I love Banana Punch. It's one of my favorites too. JOD Be Hidden from Colorado. Okay. So Jay Groves is talking about the label JOD. That is what we're just dabbing just now. This was the Honey Runts. And also the ice cream cake number 5 came from JOD. And Jay Groves got it out of a place from Colorado. And he says the weird way that I found them is I actually found them through the guy that does his labels. Yeah, it's all about networking. It's all about marketing and networking and meeting new people. Everybody has something to offer and bring to the table. You just got to let yourself be known. You know what I mean? So that's the two JODs. Guys, I didn't see nobody wanted to check out the real bad boy. So we still got the real bad boy. We still got the rainbow berries. Now, the rainbow berries, it kind of is giving off the similar notes as like the ice cream cake number 5 and the honey runs. It's going to be another uh, berry and candy and gassy strain, which I'm really looking forward to it. And then we got the real bad boy, which is going to be something totally different. This one's going to be more of a funk and gas. You're going to have more of like the peppery OG notes. This one's pungent and it's not it's not passive at all. Like it's in your face, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like a citrus gas. It's very, very pungent. What up? What up? Kind Mike's in the house, y'all. He said, "What up, be real and the chat, and I hope all is well, all is good." And shout out to my son if he is watching this. Shout out to him. Want to say I'm so proud of him. He's picking up a trade. He's going to be learning the HVAC trade, And I really feel like if you're not going to go to college, you should definitely learn a trade. So I'm really excited. You know, I feel like he's going to have a good future and, at least have something that he can fall back on, even if it's not his long term goals. Jay Gross says, yeah, that one was weird to try and put a taste profile. So I basically settled at funk. And I totally agree. I couldn't even, I looked it up and I couldn't find the actual cross. I couldn't find the actual strain. Um, but I have had Rude Boy and I've had Headbanger. So I knew what those were going to be like. And then Review Sesh, he let me know this was Cold Creek, I believe. Kush, is that correct? What the CCK stands for? And guys, let me know if you know who these other two bad boys are, because I don't know. I know who Bob Marley is. And Kind Mike is dabbing on some G6 cross with DJ Shorty's Blueberry F4. Okay, cheers. Cheers. Congrats. Great money in that also. What are we talking about? I missed something. This one is super pungent. I'm really excited to try this one. I might need to clean up my e-rug real quick before we do this one. Hey, review sesh, if you're still in here, oh yeah, HVAC, definitely some good money in it. Just scrapping it, you can make decent money. I did that for a summer. I knew a guy whose dad owned a HVAC company, and he needed somebody just to dissect and take them apart so that he could scrap it for money. And we split it down the 50-50 down the line. Um, it was his material and I did the majority of the work. So we split it 50-50, and I made like over 200 bucks a day just working a couple hours, 2, 3 hours every day. So, so he can definitely do something with that. Dude, this is pungent. Let me go ahead and make sure this is cleaned out. I hope you guys are enjoying it. We're having more of a laid back environment lately. And I don't even get on here very often, but I had to show you guys what I had here. Some really good rosin. You know, if you don't have access to a dispensary, these are places that I would go. And even if you do have access to a dispensary, those prices are crazy. I'm not always the guy that's going to get tier one because I often find there's a lot of flavor in the more full spectrum tier twos. Um, and I honestly, I'll be real with you, I wasn't really impressed with the garlic OG. I think it was called Secret Stash or something like that, um, or Best Kept Secret or one of those. I can't remember which one it was called, but I wasn't super impressed for a tier one. Sometimes the tier twos are better to me. I don't know. But I'm trying out these tier ones and I'm glad that I picked this one. This is one that I've suggested in the Discord. If you guys are not in J Grows 420 Discord, you should be. You should be. Hit me up. I'll let you know where it's at. Yo, this is my first dab of the real bad boy. I've been saving it. I kind of want to put some of those terps back in there. Oh, this is nice. This is the expensive looking stuff. You know what I mean? This is what I expect when I'm spending 45, 50 bucks a G. And honestly, if you go to a dispensary, you go to an event or they're doing a pop up, you're going to spend 70, $80 a G for this. But I'm not I'm not saying you're going to spend that with Jake Rose. I'm saying that's what it would be in my experience with like a dispensary or like a pop-up, you probably spend like 80, 90 bucks a gram for this, you know. Yeah, Mike says Jay Groves got that fire gas. What's up, Moscow Flyer? Sup, lad? You good? Yeah, man, I'm good. It's good to see you. We're about to do some of that real bad boy. Does anybody know who these bad boys are? Jay Groves, do you know who those bad boys are? Let's go. I know you guys been ready for the real bad boy. Sounds so weird when I say that. Let me get some more water. My throat keeps closing up. Dude, my throat will be like totally clear and I'll be taking mad dabs. And as soon as I get on camera, then all of a sudden your throat wants to start closing up on you every dab. Like, why are you doing that to me? All right, YouTube. I am not promoting or encouraging the sale of anything. I'm just taking a dab. And it's THCA, so I'm able to get it through the mail. Cheers, guys. Real bad boy, 'cause I'm a real bad boy. You like that? All right, let's go. Let's go. It's been a long time, Moscow. How you been? Cheers. Dab them if you got them. First dab. Okay, I'm definitely getting the mintiness from like Rude Boy. Definitely getting the mintiness from the Rude Boy. That's the first thing I noticed other than the gas. I'm getting gas and refreshing like minty pine from like Rude Boy. Yeah. Cheers, guys. Huh. And then there's like peppery, like OG peppery notes. Ooh, guys, you'd like this. You would like this one. Wow. This one's nice. I would take this over Gassy Toad. Ooh, ooh. And then at the very end, you get a little bit of earthiness. Super clean. Now, this is something I am noticing. The difference between a tier one and a tier two from J Grows. Other than that garlic OG, that was a miss. I would say that some of these more expensive ones, I get higher off of it. So if you're wondering if you're missing out, like if it's worth spending the extra money, sometimes it's not just extra flavor, you know, sometimes it's not just better tasting. Sometimes you're actually getting more out of it. It's not always the case, but I have noticed that when you get really good terps, you get better effects. So keep that in mind. When it comes to concentrates, that really matters. Terps really matters. So cheers. Let's go ahead and finish this one off. We still got one more puck to go. Oh yeah, there's some funky gas in that. Funkiness. That's not candy at all, guys. That is not candy at all. And I love it. So there you go. That's what you need right there. Be Real needs that funk. But he's a real bad boy. For those people that said they were tired of candy, Jay Grove's got that funk. Whoo. All right, let me catch up to the comment section. Moscow flower. He's got the doob in his hand. He's ready to smoke. I should get better rosin for more cash, but it depends on the company. What you mean by that? I should get better rosin for more cash? Well, are you saying I should get more for my money or I should spend more? So this is like top of the line stuff right here. This right here, some tier one. And then these are also premium live rosin and they're indoor grown, 90 to 149 U, first wash. And we still have one more to go. Thank you. I appreciate you guys hitting the like button. We got J Grows 420 in the live. If you got questions for him, now's the time to ask him because you guys never are able to catch him. He's so busy pushing out these orders. We're going to have a new drop every Friday. He does. Every Friday he has a new drop. And I can't wait to see what we got this week. Lately, he's been doing a lot of those hash rosin company bulk sales. We've had some of these premium brands come through, companies that I've never even heard of because, I'm not out there in the world like that. So he's bringing it from all over the country: Colorado, California, Oregon, New York. I mean, man, it's crazy. What I want to see come to the market more is more flavonoid testing that mixed with terpene testing can tell you basically everything about what you will experience if you're really getting what you're paying for, right? You pay more, you get, you should get better. That's what I mean. Okay, I hear you exactly. So if you pay more, you should get better quality. You should get higher though, but that's not always the case. Sometimes you just get better tasting, better looking product doesn't always get you higher. But I have noticed that with these premium rosins, with the better terpenes, clean, you do get. I get higher with these because right now I'm having a hard time getting through my thought. So I know I'm getting higher. All right, let me finish this one off. But yeah, I'm definitely getting higher off of the more premium rosins. I don't know if it's always worth spending 100 a G though. So I'm glad to have people like Jay Grows that brings me better options for better prices. And remember, I'm not selling anything or promoting anything. This is just my experience. I want you guys to have a good experience and enjoy the journey that I'm going on. And hopefully, you're having a fun and relaxing time. We still got one more jar to go. Dude, I still got a jar in the fridge that I haven't opened from Chapelle Mary, but I figured we save that for next week because they sent me a little care package as well. It's not as much, you know what I'm saying? When you get 4 grams of premium, that's going for like 90, 95 a jar, and he sends you two of them just for the heck of it. That's a lot, man. I appreciate that. He didn't have to do that. He doesn't need me to promote him, and I'm not promoting, so I'm just showing my experience. But what I'm saying is, they don't need people like me, so I really appreciate that. It's really a care package. See, YouTube, I'm not promoting because it's just a care package. I have to keep reminding YouTube because they keep trying to mess with me. The last J Grows video I did got taken down, and I got a strike. Yeah, the legal market is super expensive, so even people that have access to dispensaries and stuff still go with J Grows. We still got another jar. What was that other one? Now this one I haven't tried either. I really appreciate like the MF Doom artwork. You see that? and like the Snoopy type of artwork, and then you got the Mario Brothers artwork. Dang, 30% in California, says Bobby. The taxing. Sheesh. Jay Gross says he's locking in some flower connections. Okay. So we still got the rainbow berries. This is going to be another one of those like candy, berry, gassy rosins. I already know that without even taking a dab yet. Look at that. That's how it came, by the way. I didn't even need no ice pack. Shoo. Yeah, it actually moved around pretty quickly this time. It did take longer than it needed to, but it still got here than faster than it has been late. So I don't know. I guess they got some new employees at the post office. Dude, this one smells gas for real. I'm gonna have to clean this one real quick too. Let me go ahead and clean out this one real quick. Now this is not gonna be perfectly cleaned, so it might have some residual flavors from the other one. But I'm guessing they're all gas. That's what's great about it. They've all been gas. Yo, Jay Groves got the gas. All right, let's take a dab of this gas, gas, gas. And I appreciate we got 10 people watching, 10 people liking. Make sure you comment. Let me know you're in here. Oh, it's sticky. Sticky, icky, icky. Oh, wait. Throw your hands in the air. It's a wonderful evening. Yeah, I haven't even mixed it up at all. So this one's not quite as terpy looking as the real bad boy, but it definitely still looks very nice. Ooh, it still smells very nice. Yeah. My goodness. Yeah, I need places like J. Grows because I find myself going through these so fast nowadays. Like I'm going through 7 to 10 grams of flour a week minimum. Minimum. That's even if I don't have time to smoke, I'm still going to find a way to smoke every day. So that's 7 grams minimum, right? And then mostly 10 minimum because the weekend. And then I got all these dabs. I'm going through a couple of pucks a week. Like, what's wrong with me? And I don't even feel like I'm going crazy. 'Cause you know you got to take at least 2 dabs to get high, right? Am I the only one that has to take 2 dabs to like really get high? But like these are really good. But yeah, I feel like a nice joint, like a gram and a half joint, and then like 1 or 2 dabs is a nice sesh, and you do that 2 or 3 times a day, it goes pretty quick. And you got the weekend. I'm gonna go through a jar over the weekend. You know. All right. Am I the only one that does that? Dude, I'm super blitzed. We dabbed out of each and every one of these. I hadn't even smoked anything during the sesh. I smoked earlier. Shout out to my neighbor. Hooked him up with some good. Like, here you go, buddy. Cheers. Oh, that one had a little bit of spice to it. Herbal, like a runts, like a candy, spicy, piney runts. Ooh, interesting. And then the berries hit you really hard with the gas. That's super gassy. I'm not what? Hold on, what did I miss? Am I crazy? It's because I said something about being crazy, huh? Yeah. Oh, how much I go through? Well, I know you go through a lot. This guy says he'll take like a half gram dab. Woo! Wow. Wow, that's got like a super boof. Ooh, like no, wait. It got very tropical, like citrusy, but I think that might more. Okay, it's more like trick cereal. Never mind. It definitely has some like, yeah, it's got that citrus skittle, but it was getting like that super boof, and then it went to like skittly, and then it was like, okay, it's like a rainbow runts type of thing, you know. You get like the berries from like the Captain Crunch berries, you know, at the very end. It goes from like tricks to like Captain Crunch. Interesting. Ooh, that's nice. Very very berry runts heavy and very gassy. That was gonna be the let me make sure I read that correctly. Quasi Farms with the MF Doom. Shout out to MF Doom, RIP. Oh man, that's nice. Shoo, that's gas. It had a little bit of spiciness. Mm-hmm. That's nice. It was candy, but it had more complex notes to it. I like to do low temp dabs and then finish them off hot. That's just the way I like to do them. I'm thinking about getting one of those Dr. Dabber, either the Go or the Switch 2. Let me know if you guys think that it really makes a difference, or should I just? Would you guys like to see me do like a torch, or what do you think? A torch and a banger, or should I go with a Dr. Dabber? So my choices are that, and then I'm also thinking about getting a wired ball vape. It's been suggested that would be a better one for me. So I don't care if it's wired or wireless. I just want the better option. And somebody suggested a wired ball vape. So I'm thinking about getting one of those, but I'm not like in a hurry or anything. Um, but yeah, those are the things on my list. So what do you guys think when it comes to dabs? Should I get that? Should I get the Dr. Dabber or should I get the Torch and Banger? Okay. So Jay Groves thinks that the Switch 2 hits the closest to a nail um, for an e-rig. Okay. Moscow Flyer says torch and banger is nippy wired ball better. Okay, so he suggests that I go with the ball vape. Hmm. Yeah, I've been wanting to get one. I've used them plenty of times. I just don't own one. Definitely, I'm super geeked right now, guys. Like I've been dabbing. Like these are all like super indica strains. Um, maybe maybe the real bad boy might be a little more sativa than the others, but nah, dude, I'm feeling pretty good. So trying to keep my eyes open. Do I have pets? If I don't have a cat or a dog that will pull something off a table. Also have an e-nail I use a lot. Okay. No, I don't have anything running around. Everything I have is confined to like cages. Shut up in there. No, I'm just kidding. No, I have like reptiles. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, yo. This is some really good stuff. Um, every Friday is going to be something different from my experience. It's always going to be something different. Sometimes you get some repeats, but like the more premium stuff, it's usually just until it runs out, and then you get something new. And it's not always the same brands every time. So this one's gonna be really nice. Go check out my Instagram reel on this. I showed off all four of those, and if you want to get a closer look at it, and yeah, man, I'm going to jump off of here. We've had a really nice stream, a steady stream of some really cool people. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. And also, make sure you guys go show some love to Jay Gross 420. Go hang out in his Discord and check out some of the pictures and video and the clips that they post. And they talk about the different stuff and products that he has. And that way, you guys have a better understanding of what's good and bad because not everything's a hit, but I would say 99% of it is. But yeah, I really enjoyed these. These were all gas. So if you're interested in learning more about gas products like this, then subscribe to me, Be Real 420 on YouTube and on Instagram, and come hang out in the Discord. And like I said, message me or comment on one of my videos, and I'll get back to you. So, hey, I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night. Peace.